Hi, I'm Jillian Quigley. I'm 15 years old and I'm a photographer. Well, I first got involved mostly through Instagram when I was younger. My friends introduced me to it, and so I gave it a go, and it started off really small, but seeing other people's pictures, it really inspired me and I wanted to get into it. So I started off with an iPod actually, so I started taking pictures on that, and it wasn't ideal. And so once I started really liking photography, I asked my parents for a camera. So I finally got like a real professional camera. So I got this 3 years ago, I think, for Christmas, and it was definitely the best thing I've ever gotten. I was mostly self-taught up to, I think last year I went to a photo camp for a week, and it did teach me a lot about how to use my camera. Instead of just using the automatic setting, I can actually go into manual and change things around in the settings to get pictures to look the way I want. So I use the app Superimpose. What I do is I just choose a background picture. This is my latest edit on my Instagram, and then I load a picture in front of it. So I usually just get pictures off the internet. What I do is I get rid of the background on the pictures. Then transparent, I can change the exposure. Yeah, so then this allows me to just place it wherever I want to make it fit better with the background so it doesn't look so contrasted. Okay, and then that's pretty much it. So I try to take them a few times a week, but it's really hard with school and homework and after school activities. So when I get around to it, it's really nice, but otherwise, with school and all that, it's kind of difficult. So I get my inspiration mostly from other accounts on Instagram. I like to follow people that are also kind of my age, but I do think of a lot of ideas myself, but I do like to look at other people's stuff and see what's kind of trending. From a hobby standpoint, photography is definitely one of my favorites, but for a career, I've considered it, but I do know that it is hard to make it big as a photographer, so I think I'm just going to keep it as a hobby. So right now, photography is very popular, especially because of social media, and especially in the younger age group. And so a lot of people do want to start getting into it, and I highly recommend it. It's very fun, it's a creative outlet, and I just recommend that you do it, and just not to get frustrated with it. It takes practice, and just have fun.
This is the star of the show here. I'm liking these mirrors though.
I know, I should have